Yeah. Permission to speak. Yeah. Permission to speak. Yeah. Permission to speak. Permission to speak. Permission to speak. Really. Yeah. Permission to speak. Permission to what? Permission to speak. Permission to speak. Permission to speak. Freely permission to speak. Permission to speak. Freely.
Yo, what's happening, people? Welcome to another episode of Permission to Speak Freely. We got a special guest in the building today. This is a friend of mine, my brother, a fellow father, fellow entrepreneur, straight out of Charlotte, North Carolina, by way of Cleveland. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the BarGod, Don Mansa. What's happening with you, man?
What's going on? Welcome to the stew.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all for having me up here, man.
Oh, no doubt. So go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself, who you are, and what BarGod represents.
Got you. So my name, Donnell, man, you know, that's kind of where Don Mansa comes from. Don of Don, King of Kings. If you know who Mansa Musa is, then you know that he was the richest black man that ever, richest man that ever walked the earth, period.
Mm-hmm.
He was the emperor of the Mali Empire. And some of my roots were traced back to Mali. And so it was only right. It was only right, you know. So that's kind of how I came up with that name. I used to make music, rap. You know, me and Vaughn met through, or Lalo, my bad.
You know me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We met in high school, man, and I was rapping. He was rapping. We used to, you know, kind of walk up the halls, sit around freestyling during lunch and stuff like that. And so, man, this is, I mean, honestly, one of my biggest supporters the entire time I've been doing anything. So this is family, you know what I'm saying? BarGod is something new for me, you know. I started bartending out of necessity. Was here in Cleveland trying to make ends meet, you know, and it wasn't easy, man. Phones was off, rent was due, refrigerator empty, like one of those, you know what I mean? And it's $200 in the account. And I'm like, I don't know how we about to make this happen. And my now wife was like, hey, you ever thought about bartending? I want to bartend, man. Nobody want to do that, right? So I couldn't think of any other way to get some fast money other than going back to the shit that, you know, so many of us get killed doing. So instead of taking that route, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's bartend. So I asked my mom. She shot me a little bread. I went to bartending school, Cleveland School of Bartending here in Lyndhurst. And I gave it everything I had, man. I lied on my resume. I got my first gig, and man, I was a sponge at every single place I went. I was volunteering to do the new thing, whatever it was. I was just soaking it up, and I fell in love with it. You know what I mean? And so BarGod is kind of an embodiment of creativity, quality, you know, the love for the art of mixology, you know what I mean? And balancing flavors and giving people the experience, right? Because when you go to the bar, when you call a bartender, or when you go get drinks, you're not going to get drinks just to say you got drinks. You could go get the liquor yourself and pour it in a cup. You want the experience. You want to make sure that you're having a little bit of fun, or at least a release, right? It could be therapeutic in a way, you know. And so, to me, it's all about the experience that I'm giving the guest, right? Like whoever it is, I need to make sure that you have one of the best drinks that you ever had. That way, you can leave there in a better mood, or with, you know, a different outlook. We can talk, we can bounce things off of each other. So BarGod embodies everything, right? All of that.
Hey, man, I respect your view of what you built, man. And I respect how what some would take is just a drink. Like, hey, man, I'm just here to sip something to take off the edge. And as you said, most of us would just get the drink, put it in the cup, and let it do what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
But as you explain, the customer service part that comes with BarGod, of more than just, hey man, I'm gonna pour your drink, your ice cold, you got your salt or sugar rim. It's like, hey, no, how you feeling, King? What you want to take the edge off?
Yeah.
Kind of giving them the experience beyond. You know they're there for the liquor. Right. You know that.
Exactly.
You know that. But to give the experience and, like you said, man, help cut through the layers a little bit. That customer service goes a long way. As a person who tips,
yeah,
I learned from my uncle, man, just to be a good tipper, healthy tipper, man. It goes a long way. You don't know what that extra a couple dollars really can do for that person. But I'm really huge on tipping, and when the customer service is on point, not just the drink, but the customer service, because you can say, hey, the drink isn't this, man. Can you take this back? Some, you know, I saw the review, man. It was like, it was good. Something was missing. You fucked up, but not bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody might like it, just not me.
Exactly.
So I seen that you can take the drink back, but that negative experience can make that drink taste bad, no matter how on point it was. So just knowing, hey, how you embody, I want you not only to take this drink and enjoy it, man, I want you to enjoy the whole experience of dealing with me on whatever level it is, man. So that's the entrepreneurial mindset that most people don't have. And coming from a customer service standpoint of like, this is how I would want to be treated.
Absolutely.
I would want a good drink, somebody to cater to me, somebody to, just kind of check up on me on how I'm doing, understanding I'm not the only one, but hey, they make me feel like the only one.
Exactly.
They make me feel like that. Yeah. So, man, I think that's a dope thing to break down the science of the drink and what BarGod really means. And, man, I'm a fan of it, especially seeing with the unboxing, and you got the merch, man. Can you tell the people a little bit about the merch that you got?
Absolutely. So BarGod, for me, you know, it not only embodies what happens with the guests, but it's about everybody that I interact with while I'm there. That includes the employees, right? Because I'm a firm believer in leading with compassion, right? A lot of people lead with fear. You know, they lead with they're flashy or they're arrogant, and I can be arrogant, right? But when I'm trying to lead someone, I'm leading them with compassion. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with you today. Why are you not smiling today? You know, because I want all of what you can give me, but I want it in the right way, right? I want to make sure that you're okay first. This is work, right?
For sure.
I can do your job for you if you can't be here right now, right? And so that kind of encompassing, making sure that everybody's good all the time, no matter what position they're in the bar, is how I came up with the name. As far as merch, man, I got rocks glasses. I got 10-ounce rocks glasses, 2-ounce shot glasses, 16-ounce pint glasses. I got a few coasters. I got stickers. I got bottle openers. I got
a fancy keychain too, bro. I got the keychain.
that's the bottle opener, keychain, flashlight, you know. And that really started, it's crazy. That kind of started from me making mistakes in other businesses that I started. I was doing a lot of product. I was selling product, right? And I kept failing. I couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting ahead. And then I realized it was because I was selling something that everybody else was selling. It didn't have any weight to it, right? Like it had weight in my mind, but they couldn't feel the gravity of it. So once I realized that, I was like, okay, well, now I need to rethink everything. So maybe if I sell the service, right, I sell me, the personality, right, at some point they'll gravitate towards the product. And I won't feel like I'm putting all of my eggs in one basket waiting on somebody to buy a bunch of glassware. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so that's kind of how it went. I used to sell T-shirts, right? Now I've leaned away from the T-shirts and started.
Never got me a chance to give me a go.
Yeah, man. But you want to know what happened? Somebody else had it trademarked. Business lesson right there. Yeah, Golden State Warriors team shop. Yeah, I know, right? Golden State Warriors team shop had already had it trademarked for actually 2 years before I came up with it. I had no idea.
Wow.
I had no clue. It started out as an album title because I used to make music. So my album was going to be Gold Blooded. So we made merch around the promotion of the album that we hadn't even started working on yet.
That's something, man.
And people saw it, and then I realized I was wasting my time and money because if it blow up, I got to give them all this money.
Yeah. You got to come up with some kind of cut, some kind of split. Yeah.
Hey, that's solid, man. Hey, definitely appreciate you coming through and hanging with us today, man. Tell everybody where they can go and find some of your content, how they can purchase some of your merch, and where to find you, man.
Absolutely. So content, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at BarGod University. That's at BarGod University. On Facebook at the BarGod. BarGod is one word. TheBarGod. And if you search Don Mansa on any streaming platform, you can tap into some of my older music. And if you want some glassware or you want to inquire about anything as far as private events, parties, things like that, I do event planning, mobile bartending, all of that. Hit up bargodu.myshopify.com. That's bargodu.myshopify.com.
Keep it.